All right, we have a home where water's getting trapped between the garage and the house. The house is lower than the garage. All the water would run to this crock and 4-inch pipe out to the street, but it wasn't enough. So dirt's been built up around this garage. It's rotted the wall of this garage. Dirt's also been built up against this house, completely rotted all the building materials. We're going to grab up all the bulk water from the downspouts, and we're going to do a drain, an open French drain around this house. We're going to put 2 of our bad seeds in right here. We're going to have a duplex system. You can see all the water. We just went ahead and dug this out, and you can see just the water running out. Welcome to the French Drain Man channel. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood. We're going to take you through a bad seed for the north duplex system. That's right, 2 pumps, 2 heaters. This is a really cool system. I really like doing a pizza unit like this where you got double everything. We actually have 2 separate plugs. We're going to show you that too in this video. The electrician's going to do 2 separate plugs on 2 separate GFIs. That way, if something goes wrong with a heater or a pump, shorts out, whatever it may be, and then the GFI gets tripped, you still have a pump going. See, that's the idea behind the duplex. And if we get really torrential rains, one pump can't keep up, it falls behind. You have the second pump helping. There's nothing better than a duplex system. That's doing it right. As long as you're not sharing the same outlet. If you just do like a quad pack where you have, 4 plugs, you put your heaters on, you put your pump on, but you're sharing everything. You're sharing the same GFI, you're sharing the same circuit, you're sharing the same breaker. If that gets thrown, you lose both pumps, you lose both heaters, you're done. I love duplex systems done right when you put them on separate plugs. So the guys added about 10 feet of additional chamber. As you know, I love adding additional chamber length to our system. The more chamber length that you add to your system, the fewer times the pumps will turn on. The one thing that wears out on some pump systems is the on-off switch. That is what is 99% of the time the reason some pumps quit. Failure of a sump pump is at the switch because too small of a system, too small of a sump pit means that pump is going to be turned on and off repeatedly. It's going to be cycling on and off, and that's going to wear that switch out. It's going to take that pump out when you need it most. So we have 2 bad seeds for the north with heaters with 10 feet of additional chamber length on the side of this home. We lined it with our 4-ounce double punched filter fabric. It's a non-woven geotextile fabric. Now we tore out a system in this house. The system that failed was PVC. We removed that and we used our Baughman tile corrugated pipe, virgin pipe, our blue pipe and our yellow pipe. That's a virgin material. What that means is it has no recycled materials, no regrind. So the longevity is there and it's 10 times stronger. That's why we can walk on it. Yes, it's going to last 200 to 500 years. So this is normal for us to be ripping out a PVC system like this. The PVC systems, they don't have that agitation. When water's flowing through a PVC pipe, it'll just let the mud build up on the bottom and water will just flow right over top of that. Where with the corrugated pipe, you get a turbulence, you get an agitation, it just cleans the pipe. The debris are just suspended and they're carried away. The other problem with the PVC pipe, it has holes on the bottom only. Think about what I just said. It only has holes on the bottom. that's where the mud's going to plug it, and that's where it's going to quit working. Now, with our Baughman Tile Company's Premium Yellow and the Baughman Tile Company's French Drain Man's High Octane, that's a virgin material that has 8 slots that goes all the way around it, 360 degrees. So water's getting in that pipe no matter what. That's why we love working with our 8-slot virgin yellow and virgin blue, the royal blue, and that gold that everybody recognizes, their premium yellow. Those are the 2 that we stick with. So we're going to do a drain around this house. This house is not on a crawl. It's not a basement. It's on a slab. So this is how we do a home on a slab. We're going to go ahead and dig around the entire house. We're going to grab up all the water. And instead of this water penetrating the house and rotting the walls, because in the past, people have been contracted to help with water on this property. Not only did they put in a failed PVC system, but they put dirt up against the building, up against the house, and it caused rot. Yes, the entire sill plate rotted out in the garage, and I couldn't disassemble. I wasn't about to disassemble the siding or go inside the house and deal with drywall. All I know is there's been damage done to the structure because they built dirt up against it. Dirt holds moisture. The system failed, so the PVC drain wasn't working. So you can see the electrician now has separate plugs for us. We have a plug over here for this pump and heater. And we have our fully adjustable discharge lines. See how we have them pointed off to the side because we're going to be running the discharge line that way? Love those. Fully adjustable. So kind of gets you going in the right direction. Makes it so much easier than just a straight stub. Heater in one, pump in the other. We have 2 separate plugs. That way, if the GFI gets thrown on one of those switches, the other one still works. If you lose a breaker, if you have 2 circuits, you lose one breaker, the other one is still running. So if you do 2 pumps, like we have here, we have 2 bad seeds for the north with the heaters. Put them on 2 separate breakers, 2 separate circuits. And I'm overkill, but I want 20 amps. I want 20 amps because when you get up on the thermo switch and these pumps throw their thermo switch, when the pump kicks on, if the heater kicks on at the same time, there could be a pretty hard draw if they both kick at the same time. I mean, yes, these weird things can occur, and I just want to cover myself. So if you're going to do it right. Do 20 amps. So we dug around the house. You can see we got a real nice wide, 18 inches wide, real deep trench around this home on a slab. We take it to a dual 2 bad seed outdoor sump pumps with heaters for the north. We have 1 plug there, and we got a plug down here. Then we have a fully adjustable discharge on here. Convenience, super easy to install. So here's your GFI reset. But if you're asleep and you throw that, you want to make sure you have a pump on another one so you don't wake up to a flooded, in this case, this house is on a slab, so the water's just going to find its way right in. That's no good. So Aaron's making the manifold right now, and we're going to put this together on that 6-inch premium yellow single wall, and I'm going to show you a really cool 6-inch discharge on a 6-inch pop-up. Okay, we're going to show you one pump. Like right now, this 6-inch pop-up is running on 1 pump. Think about what I just said. This ain't a 4-inch pop-up. This is a 6-inch pop-up. Yes, French Drain Man got their hands on the very first ones. there's now available a 6-inch pop-up to put on the 6-inch Baughman Premium Yellow solid discharge line that we'd love to use. So under a moderate rain, you're going to see one pump in a duplex run. That pump falls behind, which in this case, during this thunderstorm, you are going to see the second pump turn on, and you're going to clearly see the difference when there's two pumps running on this system. So stay tuned. You guys love the results. I'm going to show you some water moving when we have our bad seed duplex, both pumps running.